All right, when I got here with this thing, I hauled this home from the other farm. I've had this thing for years, but I haven't ever used it. When I got here with it, nothing would move. It was froze up tight as a drum. I've used oil. I've used PB blaster, penetrating oil. I've used air blast to clean the dirt out of it, screwdriver to clean the dirt out of it. First thing I did was I got the wheel so it would move backwards, not pulling any load. Now I can't get it loose from the load, but that's all right, that's temporary. Second thing I did was I got the other wheel so it would move backwards. This pedal here, can you see that? This pedal right here that my foot's on, that's your gear selector. Up puts it in gear, down puts it out. This rod here moves back and forth with this unit to mesh it with this gear. It's still pretty rusty. I've squirted quite a bit of stuff on it. Now that's in neutral. So now if you roll it forward, the wheels move. This thing here is driven by this gear, which is driven by this ring gear, which is driven by the axle that both the wheels are on. The wheels have ratchets on them. It's hard to get them to freewheel yet. That part's still sticky. The wheels have sprags so that the outside wheel can go faster. But if you're going forward, it drives it that direction. I'm not going to tell you it's real free yet, but when I got here, nothing would move. I've got about, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours in getting it so stuff will move. And it's not free yet, but we'll get it free. That turns the big gear. The big gear turns this, and a rod that goes right on here goes across here, and it makes the knife go back and forth. Now I don't have the right knife for it. The knife's missing. There's the knife and some guards, but there's no cutter bar with it. I bought this thing years and years ago at an auction, and I never did take the time to get it running. And I'm probably going to replace that whole knife with what's called an easy cut knife that's made for replacing these old knives. But that's how they work. The animal walking forward makes these wheels are cast iron, so it's got pretty good weight. And the animal walking turns these wheels, which turn this thing, which is fastened solid to this axle. That axle's square inside this thing. And the way you control it, you sit on a seat. Obviously, it still needs a bit of lubrication, but we're gaining on it. The way you control it is with that pedal. See, now that front wheel isn't turning. So that means that we could travel to the field like this, and the mower wouldn't mow. And then when we get to the field, we drop the knife down. You know, the knives fold up like this, And there's a mechanism that hooks on here that's also missing, but that's all right. I can get all that stuff, make something that'll work. This thing's been on my other farm for at least 35 years since I bought it and never did anything with it because I had 2 big horses. I just had a dream of getting smaller even then, but I never finished it then. It took me a long time. I got this thing squirted with PB Blaster, and every time you move it, it wears a little and moves a little easier. Just need something to hold that back. That thing's like it's a ramp down there, and that ramp is what quit it. Haven't got it yet. Get the serious hammer here. I'll have to file the threads back clean on the end of that bolt after I beat on it like that. But anyway, if I can run that, you can be pretty sure Abe can, because he's stronger than me. So, although it's not complete yet, there's how they sound going backwards. This one here's got too much sticky on it. It's not freed up yet. Anyway, so she'll mow. That's all I got to know. She'll mow.